Gary Hetherington, Chief Executive of Leeds Rugby, which includes the Leeds Rhinos, the Leeds Carnegie and the head of the Carnegie Stadium.
That's obviously quite a diverse job, covering both rugby union and rugby league and the stadium and all the different things that go with that. On a day-to-day basis, what does your role sort of entail?
Yeah, well, I've become quite a good delegator, which is important, and that comes with experience. We've got over 100 staff within the organisation, and of course this is the business centre really, is the head of the Carnegie Stadium. This is where all our marketing, commercial, finance, retail operation, and then we've got a training ground which houses all the rugby operation. We've got an interesting structure in that, of course, we've got two professional rugby codes, all under the same roof and the same management in many ways. By streamlining it in the way that we are, it makes it very cost effective.
And a lot has been spoken of recently about finances, particularly in rugby league, and I understand a guarantee is being discussed about sort of 50% incomings versus outgoings. And you yourself have spoken about good management of clubs. Do you think the majority of clubs in Super League are managed well enough, and is there a lot that other clubs could learn from Leeds, perhaps?
Well, you can always learn. I think I'm in an interesting position that I've been involved in rugby union and indeed both Premiership and Championship, and in rugby league in the Super League. And there's a lot of synergy. A lot of the problems are the same. We've both got salary caps. Certainly in rugby league it's probably more strictly applied. And so there's a great equalisation, certainly in rugby league, in that all the clubs effectively get the same amount of money. So in theory, you should have a very level playing competition, but it's not. We have big clubs and top clubs who are consistently successful, and we've got consistently unsuccessful clubs. And the point I would make is that the defining factor is the quality of management and how focused that management are on running the business. And that does have a definite impact on the performance of the team. And it's a fact that there has been some failing clubs in recent years, some administrations and in difficult situations. And that does significantly impact on the viability of every other club. It's times like that when a club starts to fail that you realise that you are all dependent on each other. And the sad fact is that of the 14 Super League clubs and the 12 Premiership clubs across both Rugby League and Rugby Union at the top level, the vast majority lose money. And they are wholly dependent on benefactors. And that's not a problem until that benefactor is a benefactor no more, and then it's a big problem. And I think we saw that certainly at Wasps last year, more recently London Welsh, Bradford Bulls likewise, and then the game's got a problem. So certainly in rugby league there's an acceptance that clubs have got to take a much more collective responsibility, and one of the measures that will be adopted for next season will be a personal guarantee, effectively to the rest of the clubs. And so any club that wants to spend more than 50% of its income on its payment of players within the salary cap has to give a guarantee effectively to the rest of the clubs that that club can meet its commitments to everybody within the game, including all the players and staff, at least till the end of the season. So there won't be a casualty halfway through. And if it can't give that commitment, well then it won't be in the league.
And do you think there will be owners who would be reluctant to do that and to make that sort of commitment to the other owners in the league, or do you think they'll all be?
Well, no, that change has been adopted and will be effective for 2014. And I think that actually is a very good thing, because it gives a financial discipline to each and every club and a responsibility not only to themselves but to everybody within that league.